All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. You guys can see me. You guys can hear me. Welcome back, everybody. Let me sit down very slowly, very carefully. I hope everything works at least semi well, everybody. You know, I do have to say, I'm tired. I'm tired because there's been like 5 million airplane releases within a month. It's just been way too many airplanes because, well, all I talk about nowadays is just airplanes. It's just add-ons. I've essentially become an add-on reviewer, which is a problem because I'm not a very good add-on reviewer. And today it's going to show. Everybody, welcome aboard the new toeless A330. Very much long awaited. And it's X-Plane, everybody. Yes, it is X-Plane. I hope I'm not showing any serial keys of my purchase. Anyway, take a look at this right here. This is the A330 Neo, the A330-900 Neo by Toeless that was released today. Is it? Right, version 1 released October 19th, so it's still today, everybody. So it's a brand new aeroplane. Am I streaming still in 720p? If I am, I apologize. I had to reset the whole system. Welcome aboard the Airbus A330 Neo, and which is apparently the best A330 simulation we've ever had in any flight simulator. Apparently, I mean, this is a $90 airplane. 90. Costs $89.99, okay? So this kind of plays in the field of, for example, the 777 by Flight Factor, I think. So far, I haven't tried out this plane at all, and I thought, you know what, why don't we just check it out together? You know, this airplane is immensely well simulated, apparently, so we've got like a lot of stuff here. The FMGS is accurately simulated. The fly-by-wire system is simulated. Hydraulic model, quantitative hydraulic model, considering the maximum hydraulic flows of the different pumps at a function of engine speed. So that's interesting. So I guess our hydraulic function will be dependent on our engine speed, which makes a lot of sense. You know, stuff like that. Usability, situation loading, auto saving, jumping waypoint to waypoint during the cruise phase. So this seems to be a very, very detailed airplane, although I've always had the feeling that, or not always, but I tried this plane out for a minute to see if everything works here for this live stream. Is the stream glitchy? Is it not working? Anyway, so what I've seen already is that this airplane is not as gimmicky as, for example, the fly-by-wire 777, but we'll check that out. Welcome back to X-Plane. Man, I haven't used this simulator in a stream in quite a while, but everybody take a look at this beautiful modeling. We can have a very close look. Obviously, everything's... God damn, my keyboard is broken. I'm probably gonna rage throughout the stream and, like, give up on life and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna I'm gonna turn, oh my god, my keyboard just keeps falling down from the setup. You can't see it from your perspective, but it just keeps falling out, off my setup. God damn it. How's everybody doing? So, imagine the physics are bad. So the thing is, something we can trust is this airplane's fidelity. So, like, it's not fidelity, but, you know, systems, right? So the physics will be very accurate. I need to get rid of this jacket. It's like I'm switching from being too hot and too cold, probably because of the rage that these live streams are inducing. Do you know? Come on, let me get rid of this one. So everybody, something we can trust with this add-on, definitely. God damn it, my fucking keyboard. I can't believe it, man. That's insane. Come on, just stay at one place, all right? That's what I want you to do. Take a look, everybody. Let's take a close look at the modeling that we have here, which is obviously pretty good. We're going to check this airplane out in detail in, I guess, a video. It's not as amazing as, for example, the iFly Max 737. iFly 737 Max, that's what I'm trying to say. Is that title ironic? I sure hope it's not. I sure hope it's not ironic. Again, I have not tried this airplane out, but you guys really suggested that I try this one out and see how it flies and see how it goes, because apparently it is amazing. So everybody, today, there's only one motto. There's only one thing we want to achieve, and that is butter landings. only. Do you know what I mean? Let's go ahead now and get into the cockpit of this. Fuck my ass. Genuinely, this keyboard, I can't believe it. I'm about to just end the stream and just give up and go to sleep. Just stay where you are at, like once, okay? Where's my mouse? It's just... It just fell off. It just fell out. See, this is not even screwed. This is taped, and it's very well taped. Take a look at this magnificent gaming keyboard. Now I'm probably just gonna use it like this. It's not now. It has like it has 5,000 keys removed, and the W key doesn't work, and now it works again. Take a look. Take a look at this modeling. Okay, now we can take a look at this modeling very much. Now, is this? I mean, I've already had a bit of impressions. Is this the best textured cockpit that we've ever seen? No, I don't think it is, because, well, it looks okay, it looks decent, looks fine, works for me, but it's not. I need some new tape. Julian, help me!
Julian donated €2.49.
All right.
Angry
I'll be
yellow
back in
one.
a second.
Heart.
I'm gonna take. I'm the worst streamer ever. Take a look at this beautiful cockpit. Admire me while I try to find my tape. God fucking damn it. Wow. You know, I'm back. Oh my water bottle has just spilled all over the fucking floor. Okay, everybody, my friends of professional live streams, this is gonna go well. I just need some time. Do you know what I mean? All right, so it's the day and age where we talk about toxic masculinity. Take a look at this immensely toxic stabbing utensil. All right? I'm gonna need a towel to get rid of this. All right, this is fine. So, situation report. I just need a minute. All right, so everybody, let me ask you, how is your weekend going? How is that going for you? Do you know winter's coming in? I just need to do some mending here. I hope none of the developers are watching me because they'll think I'm an idiot. Everybody, you know, the thing is, we have a motto today, and that is that only butter landings are allowed. We're only allowing the most beautiful landings on the tilted landing gear of the A330, which I expect to be top notch. You know, the level of detail, at least. Oh my god. Look at this immensely poor keyboard. See how poorly it's doing? This is my state of mind. What's up, Redstone Looks? Just fly PTFS.
Redstone Lux donated €3. Just fly PTFS. You get what you expect. Section.
PTFS sounds like a sexual disease. I'll be back in a second. Alright. Okay. We're back. I have a towel to fix the espionage that we've got going on here. It's a lot of espionage. The whole wall, like, I can do surfing stream now. It's okay. That'll do it. At least it does for me. All right, so let's sit down. Let's calm down again. It started off in a bit of a turbulent. Take a look at my professional entry into my flight sim setup. Okay, so we started off a little bit very turbulent. Where's my mic gone? Oh, it's right. It's right here. Okay, I apologize. All right, so let's have a close look at what is proclaimed as an immensely realistic add-on. At least the price suggests it. How you doing, Sam from?
Sam _ from donated $2.17.
All right.
Swiss has one of the best flight sim setups. Also FCKS up the keyboard and rages lol.
Lol.
Also,
Right.
what is that watch you are wearing? It looks good.
It's just a sweater. There's nothing, like literally nothing magical to it. I'm not very fashion conscious, obviously. So take a look now. Let's have a close look at this airplane's cockpit, which, well, is well modeled. It's probably my computer that has to tone down the graphics a little bit. It looks a little weird on the lighting. At least it's not super underlit. Do you know what I mean? So let's have a close look at, once again, what is proclaimed an immensely realistic add-on. I don't want this screen here. I just want to see, well, what are the features that do work? Oxygen masks, for example, don't work, right? I mean, we came here in X-Plane. We came from the 777 by Flight Factor, and that is an immensely realistic add-on. This airplane is probably not as immersive as I'm able to tell from the first glance. So stuff like the oxygen mask, oh, never mind, it does work. It's just for the crew here who sits in the back seat here. That doesn't work for them. But we have oxygen masks. So in case of rapid depressurization, we don't die, the others die. It's not our problem. That's actually kind of good to see. Let's go ahead and maybe do a bit of a tour here. Let's maybe see, does the escape rope work? Nope. Does this panel work? No, I wouldn't even know what that even does at this point. There's a little wardrobe here. So what I can already tell is that this airplane is not awfully gimmicky like the Flight Factor. There you go. The cabin takes a bit to load in. Maybe for tomorrow's video, I'm going to have to dissect this airplane a little bit better. I'm just trying to really get a first glimpse at what this can do for us. Let's walk painfully slowly into the cabin here, which is featured. It doesn't have a working screen or a working flashlight. How you doing, Berk Teoman from the beautiful Turkey land?
Berk Teoman donated 219 Turkish liras and 99 kurus.
How you doing, man?
Wow, hi.
Hi, how you doing, man? Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Take a look at this beautiful business class, which I'll end up in when you guys keep donating. Whoa, great. So, I mean, it does look a little lit, Not sure. I mean, none of the objects here are usable. Apparently, we can maybe see. Oh, fuck! I think I just reloaded the airplane accidentally. I wanted to go into plugins, and then there's a towless. I just reloaded the airplane. Bro's filming with potato. Is the quality this bad? I apologize. I need to fix that. Welcome aboard Cheap Airlines Flight 001. Vaping is not permitted. Yeah, I'm reloading the airplane, which is a bit of a shame. Your live stream is at the same time as the F1 qualifying. Had to decide which I choose. I choose you. I hope you're not disappointed. So yeah, as you can see, the batteries are already on. No, it's not really the batteries. It's the external power which is on. Somewhere I wanted to go was here. This towless open ISCS screen. I hope it's not going to leak my key for this aircraft. So here we have some things to configure. Something I want to do is all right, ground services. First of all, let's add that. So that is on. Chalks are on. Let's go ahead and do some animated de-icing. Look, it's getting winter. That's an important feature. Doors are open. We can get some stairs coming in. See, this stream really acts as a getting to know session of this airplane. Okay? Animated baggage loader. So here we have stuff going on. Let's maybe see what the animated de-icing looks like. Also, I would quite like license ID. This is not my full license. No, this is not my license. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to figure out. I want to have this airplane align very quickly. Which I can't do here. We're probably going to wait around. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, all is well. Let's check this out. What does the animated... Yes, take a look. They're pouring literal shit onto our airplane to de-ice it. Come on, that's not bad for a start. Look at this. We've got some de-icing action. Okay. That's all right of a gimmick. Not too bad. Let's maybe turn the airplane on. You know we want to do fly. So let's start up the APU. Beautiful master switch. Perfect. Start, and we should see that come on and be available very soon. Now, we do have an electronic flight bag, which is more of an AVI tab, which is not as great as, for example, the Flight Factor 777, right? Because, I mean, it doesn't have, apparently, it doesn't have, like, SimBrief integration here, as far as I'm aware. So this is practically just... This thing is just a checklist and a performance calculator, like the takeoff and landing performance, as well as the weight and balance. So the thing is really just useful as a calculator. But something we can do is open the windows. That's a start. Come on, let's close that again. I don't want to fly with an open window, please. Okay. Works for me. How do I close it again? I can't close the window. All right. Just pin in the frame. Like, where? This is a complex airplane, everybody. The window I'm struggling with. Come on, don't you dare. Don't you dare not close. This is the pin right here. We have to, I guess, close it again in order for this window to come out. The pin. You guys are just posting about the pin. The good thing is, I like these streams because you guys actually know how to use this aircraft. I do not. How do I close the windows? I mean, we can do some fresh air, like cabriolet mode. It's not going to... XDDDD, the little pin there. I mean, there is a pin right here. Where's the pin? No, it's the ball thing next to this thing. So there's the handle, okay? This thing. And there's this thing, and there's this thing. And there's this thing. It's not really a pin. Okay. Doesn't matter. Switch the pin back. It's in the front. No, I don't care. You know what? We can go cabriolet mode. Gives us a bit of a better view of the surroundings either way. So let's turn on the navs here. Oh, I like flying Airbus because they make just so much sense. I like how it says fault here. That's a good start. Okay, perfect. So APU's there, and it's providing electricity, and it's providing bleed air already. So we can turn off the external power. Okay. Now this thing is going to take its time to align. Hopefully not too long. Right? Hopefully not too long, but other than that, we can maybe see what else the ground handling has to offer. Right now, they're putting de-icing fluid onto the aft section of the airplane. Maybe there's just the click spot. I'm trying. Yeah, we will figure out the window problem. So here is the ICSC. So here we can do once again ground services. We just had the de-icing done. We can maybe get rid of the trucks here and especially get rid of the external power, both, and the chocks. Okay. Now we do have pushback, which I guess there is a pushback truck where we cannot, we cannot actually control ourselves. All right, pushback truck. Where is that? Come on, Tug. All right, here's the pushback tug coming. I guess it's the usually integrated X-plane tug. Why is there still a baggage loader here? That's going to cause trouble. The animated baggage loaders. Let's get rid of that. Come on. All right, so we are moving. Oh, thank you, pushback tug. You've broken our airplane. Is it because is the parking brake still? Oh, the parking brakes were still set. All right, so we are now being pushed into a parking lot. I don't like how the stream is going. It's not going very well. How you doing, Julian?
Julian donated €2.49.
That's right.
We want Rizzo01 and Emmy. Donate to bring Emmy.
Okay. All right, so we are being pushed into. I'll kill him. What is that now? Pushback. Stop it. All right, so we are being pushed back into. That's fine. That's exactly how it's supposed to go. So Armin, good question. Do the circuit breakers work? That's a good question indeed. I hope it's not going to ruin our state here. IRS align time in 7 minutes. So where are any of circuit breakers on the A330? There are barely some. This is a very sophisticated and modern aircraft, you know what I mean? But I cannot really find any switch that doesn't work, which is good. We can turn on the reading light, which is more than just useless. We can, yes, there are some tiny circuit breakers that we can reset stuff with, so the whole system. We are right now being pushed through a whole forest in the south of France, and that sometimes happens. But look at this. So that works. We have this kind of stuff all animated and working. We can arm the doors. All right. So where to now? It's still pushing us somewhere. It's pushing still. Would you please stop pushing us somewhere? We're in trees, inside of them. Stop pushing us. It's very diligent pushbacker. That's a very long pushback distance as well, and we're still moving. Please, how do I deactivate this? I know we're at an airport where it's absolutely useless to use a pushback truck like this. Stop. Oh, this is the distance, right? Oh my. All right, I think we're done with pushback now. All right, so everybody, this is a great start. I can't even reset the position of our airplane. Maybe redo the recycle the parking brake. Oh, there we go. Okay, recycle the parking brake works. We're already off to a great start. But hey, this airplane so far does make a great impression. It's not very fun and gimmicky, like for example the Flight Factor 777, as I've just said before. But hey, you know, let's give this a chance. Come on, IRS, align in 5 minutes. I guess we can already work on getting the perhaps. The engine started. So here we go. We've got APU bleed going, and all we need now, so take a look. We've got fuel going, and now we want to start up the engines, which is fairly easy. We just have to go in ignition mode here and then start up engine number 2, and it will do that for us. So we've got 3 compressors here: the N3, the N2, and N1. N2 is already firing up as it should, and we'll be able to see some percentage on the N1 as well, which means we'll be able to see that engine turn on. Take a look at this. Very beautiful. The cockpit looks very arcadey. Yeah, this airplane is not. I mean, the thing is, I'm probably not flying this properly anyway, because, well, what really is apparently the strength of this airplane is the FMC, the MCDU here, which I'm not using today because I'm too lazy to learn how to use it properly. I'm only really aware with Boeing. With Boeing, it's not that different. It's just a from to thing. Once again, if this thing had some SimBrief integration and we could just read this off an iPad, I think I would just use it. But no, this thing does not apparently have SimBrief. But that's something I have to check. This is not a review video, live stream. Please take all my words with great grains of salt. Something that doesn't work now is my autopilot panel, because it's not supported yet, I imagine. So this is my wing autopilot panel, which works, but it probably won't be able to recognize the A330 if I told this for a bit of a while until they decide to update it. But there we go, engines are nicely turning on. Meanwhile, we are still waiting for the FMC. No weight and center of gravity data. Waiting balance. Wait, let's do that. Initialization page we need, and we don't need any of that. You can just ignore the ECAM alert here. You know, it's all fine. All right, so this airplane should automatically align now. Go in the ISCS and you can add your SimBrief ID and do init request. So we are able to do that. Should we do that, or should we just try to take this thing for a spin for a start, and then later on, after we did the absolute best butter landing, later on we can do a full-on route plan? Because I really would like to just see, how does this airplane fly for now? How does it handle? Okay, so all is well. Our engines are, I guess, available, although our initialization isn't. So take a look at this engine page, press highly qualified pilot. Yes, is this the Aerosoft A330? I don't think so. So I want this thing to initialize quickly. I don't want to wait for like 5 minutes. Startup situations, we don't need that. We have stuff like, we can just set the engine running stage and that will have our instruments turn on. There we go. So take a look at this. This airplane is nicely now on. Now I still haven't managed to get the window closed. How do I do that? Where's the pin to do so? Ah. Come on. Ah. Nice and quiet. So the cargo door could be a problem, but it's not open right now. So everybody, let's go ahead and take this airplane for a spin indeed. I just really want to see how does the landing gear butter. So let's go ahead and get some power. Flaps are not set in takeoff position as of right now. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Okay. Let's go ahead and start taxiing. I'm going full power, X-plane. Ah. Jesus. Uh-oh. My rudder pedals aren't working. Okay, my rudder pedals aren't working because I haven't configured them yet. Oh god, I have to calibrate. Oh my. Shh. Everybody shush. Let's go ahead and calibrate this. The cockpit looks like X-Plane 10 or FSX. Yeah, you'll have to see. It does look a bit weird on... How you doing, Tanner? How you doing, man? Welcome back. It does look a little bit
Spray
weird.
Aviation donated
on the
$2. Ultra realistic. Sure. As you push back into the forest?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not great. So right toe brake and left toe brake is all set, and we should be able to... Okay, we have some issues with our steering. Our yaw. Alright, this is already... We're off to a great start, as it seems. Man, I haven't used X-Plane in so long. So, yaw is working. It should be working. Or what is wrong? Look, it should work. Left toe brake. That is very much set. But it refuses my inputs of my rudder. Is that something that is normal? Not even the joystick will work. Okay, guys, we are in a bit of trouble. Why doesn't the joystick work? Is this airplane not unreactive to any inputs? Why is the HOTAS joystick here? Alright. So this is pitch, and this is roll, and both of them work. This airplane just won't do that. You need to go to the ISCS. So I have to reconfigure the whole... Okay. So joystick actions, joystick configuration. Yes. No idea. Tiller assigned? No, I don't need that. It's been 30 minutes. We've been on the ground for a long time, and I just really want to... Primary joystick deadband. Well, it is dead in general. It just won't work here. It just won't accept it. We have no... You need a tiller. Rudder to tiller. Joystick roll for nose wheel steering. No. Save the settings. Save the turtles. Can we maybe not crash? Can we not crash into this thing, please?
Spry Aviation donated $2. Bro can't sim properly. Skull, 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 skull.
I have no control of this airplane. Nothing. I'm unable to control this airplane. No control. Why? Is it because is it because I still have my Warthog joystick connected, which is downstairs? I can't believe the fact that I know I have to go downstairs to my other setup and disconnect this thing. I can't believe it. We've been streaming for half an hour and I've... You know what? I might actually not come back. You know? I might seem as if I went down to my studio setup downstairs and fix stuff, but I might just not come back. This might just end in a, like, AFK stream. Should I have prepared the stream a bit better? Should I have done a better job at doing that? Maybe, yes. All right. I'm struggling. I'm struggling hard. I don't think I'm made for live streaming. Why are people even watching this? This is just pure chaos, but it's the reality of flight simulation, really. So take a look. So we now only have very few things connected to my stuff. Why is nothing calibrated? Have I not used X-Plane in so long? That's weird. All right, that's all the access that are to this thing. So, I see, because it for some reason has some yaw. Oh, because this is my old setup where I would have a rudder here. Wait, so this is throttle 1, throttle 2, that's fine, but it also has some yaw to it. And this is why the whole thing isn't working, because it still thinks that there's this Thrustmaster rudder connected. So everybody, yes, multiple inputs, not big fans. Okay. Now, my friends of Liquid Flammable, we've crashed with our
Swedish
engine.
Aviation with Kebab donated 27 Swedish kroner.
How you doing, man?
Have you ever been to Sweden, and if so, did you like it?
Yes, I've been to Sweden multiple times. I can't brake. Although the brake pedals do work. Alright, this is a weirdly taxing airplane. Says, I've been to Sweden a few times, mainly to Stockholm. I want to tone down the sound because this is a way too loud airplane. Alright. So, let's go ahead and start flying, okay? So pitch trim is off. Let's put that into a sort of a takeoff position. Right here. Okay. So yes, I've been to Sweden. I've even made a video about it, dudes. I went to do a 747. Oh, the brakes are very unresponsive. But that is fine. For some reason, my motion seat isn't working. It was working, but it lost connection. Maybe it's the water damage that broke it. What's up, MT? Let's take off. I'm also MT. Awesome. Genuinely. So we have no takeoff speed inserted. But we are now moving. We are now taking off. And I don't actually care about any of you guys' comments at this point. Right? So, I mean, we have joystick working. So that's actually pretty good. Let's go and get really close to the landing gear. Because I have to kind of scream now. I would like to see that landing gear tilt retraction. We have overrun. Oh, take a look at this beautiful damper. Beautiful. That is a very good impression of me flying and also a good impression of the landing gear. Shh. Shh. Sorry, now I don't take any drugs. Let's get the oh, did I not use any flaps now? Why didn't the takeoff alert warn us? Okay. Well, whatever that is, we have now taken off with an a330, the butter machine. Let's maybe take a look at a map right here, which will give us information about airports nearby. For example, I would quite like to come in for Le Canet, which has hopefully long runways. It doesn't say here. I have no idea. Might be long, might be short. I really just wanted to take this plane for a ride and for a spin, where it, you know, really won't be able to show its full potential. Do you know what I mean? Right, because apparently this is a very amazing add-on aircraft, and I'm making a fool of myself. How do I adjust the size? I want to make this a bit smaller, please. Come on. I can't. I can? Question mark? I can't. Alright, that was a bit weird. Okay, landing gear, by the way, is still up. Let's go ahead and put that down. Up. And we can see inside of the gear bay. Beautiful. That's not a bad start. Very nice. Let's get back here. We're in the cockpit of this immensely quick a330. And this is the X-Plane Flight Simulator, which actually, for once, features some realistic physics. Do you know what I mean? Which also means that we're able to land this plane actually smooth for the first time. So here's actually our destination airport already, which is why I'm not going all too fast. We should be able to see it right in front of us so that we can already set up for some sort of a semi-stabilized approach. Do you know what I mean? All right, take a look at this. So, I mean, it flies nicely. That's the start. And all the switches and buttons work. Yes, it might not be as gimmicky as in you can crash into your airplane with a pushback tug. And then... Whoa.
Swedish Aviation with Kebab donated 27 Swedish kroner. Opinion on people who call themselves av geeks?
Interesting question. I don't know. I mean, I think I would consider myself an av geek. Well, more of a geek in general. More of an idiot, actually. Av idiot. Anyway. I know we're overspeeding. VFE for the flaps is quite low. That was my mouse that just fell down. The cockpit looks like shit. Well, to be fair, it kind of does. Because, I mean, it looks like the A330 from Laminar Research. But we'll have a look now at a landing, okay? And I think all our worries when we do that landing will go away, you know. Let's get the spoilers down. This airplane does not have very immaculate descent performance. We're gonna do overspeed. Doesn't matter.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up.
Current pressurization is low.
Pull up.
That's fine.
Pull up.
We might want to go around. Why are we so fast?
Pull up.
Like we're gaining speed
Terrain. Terrain.
so badly.
Terrain. Terrain.
We will have to go around there. But take a look, and this is what I'm saying. Do you see the beautifully tilted landing gear, which actually kind of works well now? It's beautiful. Another thing I really like about X-Plane is that we can just reset our position like this. In real life, we would have gone around perfectly and just come in for another approach, and that would have worked out well. But we're not in real life. We're in X-Plane, where we can fix things. Let's make sure that we can get rid of the speed alert. I don't want this thing to pull up with a auto throttle thing, and it will give in full power.
Don't sink.
Alright, we've got no more power.
Don't sink.
I cannot give any more power,
Don't sink.
and I'm a bit confused as to why.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Now we have. It was just gone for a second. Now we can give power. Weird. Weird airplane. Small runway.
500,
Not a big fan.
400, 300, 200,
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink
100,
rate. Sink rate.
50,
Sink rate.
40,
Sink rate.
30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
It's not very good. It's not a good stream. I think I should actually just end this. Alright, so, I mean, we went here. We came here on a mission to see how smooth we can land. Let's take a look. Wasn't great. We had us touch down very quickly. We can have a look at this landing in slow motion. Oh, the landing gear animation is in slow motion. Let's maybe do, oh, the lag is horrible. I really wanted to just demonstrate how beautiful that landing gear comes from the tilted positions, you know. And I really didn't do a good job, maybe because of the runway that we landed on. But, you know, we had several issues here starting from the get-go. I don't have any commands set to my reverse thrust, and that wasn't great because we didn't really stop at all well. Alright, so let me just set up my buttons here. There you go. This is the autopilot auto throttle mode, and we're just gonna very quickly just turn that into a reverse thrust through toggle. Alright, toggle reverse thrust. Sorry, this is not a very good live stream, I just realized. This is a good, I mean, it's a good airplane. You know,
Swedish Aviation
maybe we can
with
talk
Kebab
about the
donated
modeling.
27
Yes.
Swedish kroner. What would you say is the best mobile flight sim RN?
I have no idea. I'm not really in the subject right now. So take a look. We didn't do this well. Let's maybe do a 180, turn around, and just take off again. And try to find an airport that's actually kind of made for our airplane. It's not a good stream. But what did I expect? Why does airplane... Oh my. I just wanted to do a quick 180. I have to get used to how this airplane taxis. I'm awfully sorry. This airplane taxis a bit strange. It's as though like it's very it's like it has like proper drift mode. I'm sorry. Let's take off. Okay. And from our takeoff position, I know the flaps aren't set. From our takeoff position, we're able to now see beautiful landing gear. Oh my god, the zoom is horrible. I actually, you know what? I just give up at this point. I just give up. It's just in a poor stream. I've never had it. Like, it always goes poorly, but it's never been this bad. And the performance is really bad. I mean, probably our weight is really high. That's what I'm trying to say. Dude, it's like 1:30 in the morning. It's way too late. I shouldn't be streaming at this time. Do you know what I mean? It sucks. We need a very much longer runway than we just try to use, because we're used to Microsoft Flight Simulator physics, which are just bad. You know, let's get those flaps up. So it's gonna do that step by step, I'm pretty sure. And now we will come in for some airport here, probably Nice here in the south of France. I'm sorry for not doing a good, for not doing a live stream today that actually works well. But hey, I mean, so far we have figured this is a very shush. We've got problems with brakes here. Brakes are apparently hot, but that's fine. There's also why, I mean, we can put the landing gear up and it's probably going to cause a wheel well fire. Look. So we have figured that this airplane is immensely realistic, but it so far lacks a bit of excitement, as in, you know, having features that are interesting. You know, it doesn't really do, you know, quirks. It doesn't really do funny stuff so far, I figured. It's a bit of a shame. It's not bad at all. But I mean, this is a $90 aircraft. What do we expect for $90? We have immense, like, a real A330 pilot will be amazed at what the systems can do in terms of simulation, you know. But it seems, you know, coming from the Flight Factory 777, which was same price, which it features a bit more of funny stuff. Obviously, stuff like the fly-by-wire is simulated. I mean, we're now doing overspeed. I wanted to test that to see if this airplane pulls up religiously. And it does. It's fly-by-wire. It won't let us crash the airplane. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff I want to see, right? It's great. But it's not very exciting. As of right now, once again, I haven't even checked out what this thing is doing. What features are in. Like, there is probably a lot more to discover that we haven't yet, you know? I don't think this is realistic. Well, what about this airplane is not realistic? It seems good. I'm not right now in my flight simulator setup where I want to, like, dig deep into the FMC and the MCDU, do you know? But let's see, I really would like to do a butter landing. So we have this airport called Mandelieu. Right here, Mandelieu. Which, whoa! How you doing, Swiss Aviation?
Swiss Aviation donated 5 Swiss francs. Have you completed GPPL? Why no real-life videos?
Well, I don't really do these real life videos anymore. Right now, I don't fly in real life. That's all I can say. It's a bit technical. But hey, it's all fine. Let's go ahead and reduce our speed a little bit. But I really would like to fly in real life again soon. So yeah. So, we are now trying to come in for this Mandalia airport. We are already aware of this airplane's poor stopping performance in midair. While the spoilers are out, tire blown. We've got a tire blown alert. I don't know if you can see it, but it says tire blown here at the screen. We have a tire blown alert. Probably due to our immensely hot brakes. That's something nice. Brakes hot. Landing gear down. We're going to put that down as soon as possible. Oh, it's actually coming down, interestingly enough. Although we're way too fast to put out landing gear. Interesting. Alright, so we have lost our tires. Our destination airport, not destination, but our next stop will be down there, and we're going to land down there beautifully. Can we have French accent? 001? No. Real flying is too expensive. You guys need to donate more. That's exactly what. Alright. So, you can set a lot of failures in the toeless A330. I was doing it yesterday. So there's lots of failures. So this is something I have to dig deep into, and I won't do in a stream because it's a bit too boring for a live stream to do research on the features that this thing has. I mean, once again, we do have some brief integration. We do have the very detailed MCDU, which may just be the most detailed MCDU we've ever had. So we've got wheel tire low pressure. I don't know which one. We can maybe check that out here in our gear page. The stream is in 720p. It's not very good quality. I really do apologize about that. So take a look. We've got immensely hot. Alright, our right landing gear has no tire pressure anymore, right? It's because it was at 750 degrees. So we will be doing a bit of an emergency landing now, which is good news. Alright, I'm pulling now some G's to see how does the computer react to it. How does it like it? Probably not much.
Speed.
We're very much closing the envelope of stall. It's a short runway. I refuse these short runways because we won't butter on them. How are we going to land smoothly there? We're at 200 knots. There's more of a speed thing. You know what? I refuse to land here. Go around. This was just a flyover, really. Landing gear up. I will not land here. I refuse it. Alright, let's leave the landing gear out for now because it's gonna probably catch fire. Because it's so hot, because the brakes are so hot. You know what? I really just want to come in for a proper airport in Nice. This looks like a330 on approach. Yeah. It's not good, honestly. I'm not sure. Once again, this is a first impression and a really bad one as well. You guys can probably follow. Perfect. But I think this airplane has quite a few things to offer. Let's not climb too high again, because our Nice airport is ahead. So already there, we can already see that runway, and we can already see some poppy lights. So let's get into the approach path. We're flying this plane like it's a Cessna, which is probably painful to watch, you know? It's probably the systems that are so in-depth, you know? Yeah, it's not bad at all. You're just flying it incorrect. Yeah, absolutely. It's really not bad at all. You know, I just downloaded this for the first time here 20 minutes ago. Just seeing how does this airplane fly? How does it feel? We're not doing MCD. We're not, doing flight plans. We're not using any of the systems at all. Once again, we're treating this like a Cessna, which is a very bad approach. But it's something I do for the first time. So whenever I check out a plane for the first time, I always just see how does it handle, because X-Plane has so good physics. And, mainly, how does it land? We have the beautiful tilted landing gear. We might want to tone down on the engines. That's a professional one. Let's see now. I would like to land now on the runway that's closer to water, which this is a very professional flight. We've got already one wheel tire blown, like the right main landing gear is blown. We've got brakes that are still hot and probably not very operative at all. We're immensely fast. We're overshooting pretty much every approach that we do on this live stream.
2,500.
Maybe I need to recalibrate our throttle settings, but hey. Let's take a look. It's not very good at descending this plane. I don't know why we're unable to lose speed or lose altitude properly. Look, we're even over speeding the flaps despite our speed brakes fully being out and our flaps and our landing gear. I think this thing definitely is not London City approved. I just want to move the alt knob.
Sync rate. Sync.
Shh.
1,000.
All right, we're absolutely overshooting it, which is why it's great that we're an X-plane. I'm just gonna reset. We might as well go around, but we don't want to waste time here. I'm probably gonna log off after this landing. It's not a good stream. All right, so we've got absolute VFE overspeed. Okay, and we're overshooting Poppy again. We're too high.
Sync. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
500.
Pull up.
Alright.
Too low. Terrain.
Too fast.
400.
Too fast.
Too low. Terrain.
Oh my.
300.
Too low. Terrain.
It's
Too low.
I'm just gonna should I completely undershoot the Poppy so that we have a chance here? All right, I desperately need to do my homework on this airplane. Jesus. All right, so here we go. Let's see. We are now undershooting the Poppy lights and now trying to somewhat get on glide slope. The problem is, I think my throttle setting is so poor because I just given a tad bit of power here, but it gives an 80% N1. Do you know? So that is not great. All right.
200.
We're overshooting again, and now we're undershooting. Oh, it's not great flying.
50. 40.
All right, let's do a long landing. Because I really want to test out the so-called RAAS, the runway awareness system that this airplane has as well. All right, we've now landed. Maybe. Oh, I forgot. We still have the brakes that are... Oh, the brakes are broken. Okay. Not the brakes, but the tires are blown. It's 1/2 Okay. So that's what that looks like. Situation reports so far of this live stream. Worst ever. Unwatchable. Unlikable. Let's see what this landing looks like. We are slightly banked. And we slightly did a runway excursion. That sometimes can happen, you know. But I think it was a butter landing. I very much stretched that flare out. Oh, lag. What's a nice... I mean, it's a very nicely detailed model of the landing gear. Well, what I'm doing is here, I'm just trying to see what does this airplane react to. Why does it zoom in so much and start? Oh yeah, take a look at this beautiful damper. Hey, that's a start, and we touched down very much. That was bad. Alright. That's what we did. To know. Everybody, this has been a live stream from hell, and I hope you guys did not enjoy it as much as I didn't enjoy it. So, this is interesting. I mean... It's a very detailed airplane here from the start, which is some of those. It's one of those aircraft which I'm very desperately bad at reviewing because I'm not an Airbus pilot at all. I have no idea about how the languages this airplane speaks. So I mean, but look, there's stuff like brakes hot, and then it gives you the ECAM alerts, which is like probably millions of possibilities. Park brakes set. No, not park brake. You shouldn't use park brake. You should prefer chocks because the brakes are so hot. Stuff like that. Delay takeoff are cool. That's kind of things that are important on this airplane to know. So there we go. This was not great. This was not a good landing and not a good live stream, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. I'm gonna check this airplane out in detail, maybe in tomorrow's video. And thank you so much for sticking with me through hell, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which is probably gonna be a bit better at least. Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys. Bye. I'm gonna go to bed now. Cry myself to sleep.